I want to bring Kenya to God. In the midst of millenniums, generation, Z, Alpha, whoever you are not bigger than God. Jehovah is involved. Whether Kenya likes it or not, you are late. And I know you don't like solid preachers saying this. You like people that pamper you. Without Jesus, Kenya is nothing. I just want to remind you. God's will is what God wants. There is something that God wants with Kenya. And I will insist. I know what it is. Put back the credit line for you to enjoy the benefits of that kingdom. I'm going to speak to this guy. It's not enough firing people. It's better the devils, you know. We are now interested with the ones you're going to hire. That is where my biggest interest is. So you're not off the hook because you are fired. We want to see the replacement. So that it will not be, the house is now clean. I speak in parables. The demons went and took other 7 demons. I'm going to speak to this generation in parables. It might be exorcism. A replacement of a demon with a demon. I speak in parables. So the process is complete by who sits there. The much you tell us is that because we are only preachers, our work should be to preach. And meanwhile, I have decided to be a sheep. Kenya, you can slaughter me all you want. One day you will know. There are men, if they go, it will take you long to recover. Very long. Be wise, Kenya. Young people, that because you have done something and then now you are beginning to feel, in school we used to call them first body. First bodies of Kenya, I'm talking to you. Easy. Remember, Jesus is the center. And for you to know you no longer have the authority, it's when you decided you're going to participate in the church. Oh, now try. I want to challenge anyone. Try campaigning. You will see the glory is no longer there. You know why? Because I'm married. And my wife is not 100% good. Neither am I. But you know the difference. Can I tell you the difference? She's my wife. She's not your wife. It means when you begin to discipline my wife, I will discipline you. I'm going to speak with a lot of parables. You did well, but you decided to extend your discipline to a layer Jehovah did not give you. And when you decided you want to discipline the church, even if you are doing it right, you are not the one. I've seen even preachers coming out and saying, hey, they are sent to clean the church. I go, no, people, stop lying. The church belongs to Jesus. Only Jesus cleans the church. And he has better way than striking. When you extended your arm and you touch the wife of Jesus, as bad as she is, she has a husband. As bad as the church is, believe me, the church has a husband. And the goal is that Christ will lose none of the ones that he gave him. Do you remember? That he lost none except the son. None did he want to lose. So as bad as someone is, as long as they are not dead, don't rule any man out. Because even on a deathbed, remember the two thieves? Jesus has proven to save. Even on death, he has proven he can save. Be very careful. Correct, but don't destroy. When you come with listen, no one. Let me remind us young people. Let me tell you this verse and then I go. Let me remind you something. He says, upon this rock, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Now, I need to explain it. The builder there is not a prophet. The church belongs to Jesus. As bad as it is, you too, you are looking for a perfect church as if you are. Why are you looking for what you are not? And that's where they are losing it. When you begin to touch them, you say, but that's not the church. Listen, don't worry. We have people in the church, in case you don't have eyes, that have the capacity to correct it, not you. Be very humble. I know you won't like us. Me, I'm okay. I decided to be a sheep to this nation. Slaughter me all you want. I'm already pouring blood. It might take me 10 years to finish it. It might take me 1 day, 2 months. It might take me 50 years. I speak in parable. But before iishe, tutasema. Because we have we have people that want to drive Kenya to be a godless nation. We refuse Kenya to be godless. So whether you're going to strike within the parameters of the Constitution, and number 2, truth. When you go out of truth, I will never support it. Take us wherever. Never. God must be feared in this nation. And any man that wants to make Kenya ungodly, you are late. Kenya belongs to Jesus. Whether you like it or you don't like it. There are prophets here. And you will not do what you want in this nation. Hakuna, I guarantee you hakuna. 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 I've received so much intelligence, including today. You come. I know something about this credit line that made one man sit while Gehazi was being afraid. If you open your eyes and see the chariots around us, you won't dare. But when you look at us, you're just little people with a t-shirt, right? And smiling always. And when you touch the wife of a man, be ready to face the man. If you touch the wife of Christ, be ready to face who? And again, you can't blame them. Because Micah, what's the other old prophet's name? There was Micah. And then there was one that said, where did the spirit pass to get to you? The old prophet. Do you remember? Yeah, that's what happens when an old prophet is sleeping. That's what happens. So blame the old prophet. Because you have the power to say no, but you chose to keep quiet so that they be gain in any way that you know. Only you know. So you can't blame the young people by attempting what you call a spiritual coup. Because that would have been your part, to create parameters for the body. Is that true? Because you would have done it with understanding. Now there are those that are coming. You can't blame them. To him who much is given, much is required. And any man that wants to change Kenya, you don't have what it takes. The roots of Jesus go deep in this nation. Forget it. It goes beyond your lifetime. I guarantee even when you die, Jesus will be worshipped. Just like he was worshipped before your mom met your dad. Jesus is worshipped, and no man can change it. So whatever you're going to do, make sure you're on God's side. But when you decide you're not going